This presentation on Dynamics AX support, why companies use applications hosting services, is brought to you by OneNeck IT Services. Companies decide to outsource their Dynamics AX support for a variety of reasons. However, the key driver for outsourcing is cost savings. Many businesses have realized it's not economical to staff a 24/7 operation with experts in Dynamics AX and integrated third-party applications, house advanced hardware components, implement new technologies, develop solid business processes, provide end-user support, and more. Also, improved business agility can be the byproduct of outsourcing Dynamics AX support. An outside service provider can allow companies to direct their internal energies to accomplishing corporate goals instead of managing and supporting day-to-day application tasks. They can customize the environment to meet specific company goals and quickly scale the operation as requirements change. Plus, outsourcing Dynamics AX support can lower certain risks and improve system performance. Enlisting the services of an outsourcing provider can reduce the risk of data loss. Advanced infrastructure and experts on staff at service provider facilities greatly reduce data loss risk. In addition, service providers create a higher availability environment through redundancy and other practices, facilitate application upgrades, and enable access to the latest technologies. In the majority of cases, the primary advantage of outsourcing Dynamics AX support is the propensity of saving money. Companies benefit from the service provider's ability to achieve economies of scale in its operations. The cost savings from greater efficiency in managing IT operations is passed on to service providers' customers. The impact of cost savings as a result of outsourcing Dynamics AX support not only allows companies to accomplish their business goals quicker and easier, but it has a real impact on staffing. It's true a company may be able to eliminate staffing expenses associated with certain IT positions. However, one aspect of cost savings not usually highlighted is how outsourcing can actually save jobs. But how? As companies continually come under pressure to reduce operating costs, outsourcing is a viable and popular strategy. You buy only what you need, which may be half of the resource. In many cases, the savings as a result of outsourcing can be reinvested in running the business. Significant savings can avoid having to lay off some staff and even allow companies to hire new employees. If companies decide to manage their Dynamics AX support internally, they'll need to make a substantial investment in personnel and infrastructure. At the time of implementation, they need to determine how much they'll account for growth. Equipment investments based on anticipated growth tie up valuable capital that could otherwise be spent on strategic ventures. Adding equipment later as a company grows can be time-consuming, difficult, and more costly. The company not only has to buy and install new equipment, but it must migrate data. Neither scenario is appealing. Therefore, it's generally accepted that outsourcing Dynamics AX support is easier, quicker, and more economical. A company has greater flexibility by outsourcing. It can scale as needed, either up or down, as business needs dictate. Outsourcing service providers usually have greater expertise in Dynamics AX support and more robust data center operations. As a result, few disruptions to the environment can be expected. Enlisting the services of a Dynamics AX outsourcing provider can reduce business risks. For example, the risk of data loss is usually lessened by outsourcing. According to multiple studies, the primary causes for data loss are equipment malfunctions and human error. According to a study by the Contingency Planning Research and Strategic Research Corporation, hardware and system malfunction is the cause of data loss in 44% of cases. At 32%, human error came in as the second cause of data loss. Proven Dynamics AX support service providers maintain the latest technologies and processes to keep applications running. In the rare event of a system or hardware malfunction, outsourcing providers can restore service quickly through backup capabilities. Human error is drastically curtailed and in a service provider data center as well. Because Dynamics AX support functions are performed on a regular basis, service provider staff has the breadth and depth of expertise to keep everything running smoothly. Although disaster recovery was not found to be a primary cause of data loss in these studies, a plan should be in place for the vast majority of businesses. A Dynamics AX outsourcing provider's data center will most likely be better equipped to withstand a natural disaster for most companies' internal operations. Maintaining the most secure facilities remains a top priority for and a differentiator among service providers. Dynamics AX support at a service provider location creates a higher availability environment, facilitates application upgrades, and enables access to the latest technologies. Redundancy of connections and equipment within in-house operations may prove too costly. Because of economies of scale, however, redundancies can be designed throughout a service provider's facilities. In addition, ongoing maintenance of Dynamics AX applications requires significant technical resources. Without the right staffing around the clock, service levels will decline. Employing high-level expertise and support resources 24/7 is too costly for most companies. But Dynamics AX outsourcing providers can spread personnel costs across many customers. They're also exposed to more application issues and are better positioned to resolve them. Competition among service providers requires up-to-date technologies, the most advanced expertise, and the most applicable experience. About the author. Chuck Vermillion is the CEO and founder of OneNeck IT Services, a leading provider of hosted application management and managed services since 1997. For more information about Dynamics AX support, visit www.oneneck.com today.